Answer this question. What are the there's two slashes, two hyphens, right? Top and bottom rented genres. What are the top 20 rented sorry, what is the top rented genres and what are the bottom rented genres? So first create the rental for how many were rented. Add total sales also. So what are the tables we need to join? Category, film, inventory, rental, customer, payment. Huh? Because how will you know the rental? How will you calculate the what you call which genre is most rented without customer thing? Okay, you are going with rental only, yeah? Because payment is connected to customer and customer to rental. Rental to inventory, inventory to film to film category, right? But what is the common ID between rental and the customer? Oh, sorry, payment and customer. Customer ID is there. Hello? I'm in a class right now. Can you call me after 6 p.m.? So how do we go through this query? So in category, what are the columns we have? Category name, category ID, and name are there, right? Okay. Select name, comma, count of customer, customer ID, customer underscore ID from category natural join film underscore category natural join film natural join rental natural join customer group by name. So we got an empty table there. Hey, natural join is working here. Natural join doesn't work, right? Inner join, right? Or join. We have used inner join, huh? Inner join film category using a category ID. Last plus natural join worked, right? It didn't work, huh? Using film ID. Inner join rental. Rental to using rent what ID? Inventory film ID, right? No, no. Inventory and rental, right? Then rental, film to inventory, right? Inventory using film ID, right? And inner join rental using inventory ID. Inner join. No, customer also. No, I have given customer ID. Customer. No, first we will print the genders and customers, then we'll add the sales. Customer using customer ID. Common column name last appeared more than once in left table. Last update. Last update is coming in inventory and last update is coming in rental. So what should we do? Acha, see, I used wrong column. Customer using customer ID, right? Customer ID. Yeah, we got it. Ordered by name, BSC. Hey, why it is not showing descending order? Sorry, not name. Count. Yeah. So sports 1179, animation 1166, 1112. We need sales also, right?
So, but what is it means that in the payment person that is customer ID call. So this customer ID will mean that how many customers are actually bought.
No, this how many rented. This output is correct. See how many people rented which genre. So 1179 customers rented genre sports. 1166 customers rented animation. This table is not a problem. This is correct only. Top genre is sports, followed by animation, action, sci-fi based on the rentals. Count of customer IDs and genre. Now to this we can add sales also, right? Some amount. What is the sales? Some amount, right? Payment is what? Amount. Comma, some amount. Inner join payment using customer ID. Hey, why count changed again? Count changed.
Customer ID there is no columns.
Yeah. I think we have to create two queries and then we have to merge them.
So you can just put customer dot customer ID and then sum of amount. In bound, you can just mention customer dot.
Okay,
There is sum of amount. And you can produce. It's working for me.
comma sum of amount. Okay. Now what we have to do?
Say count the first line is just customer dot.
Yeah.
And also payment.
Join payment using customer ID, right? But again, this is changing. You are getting the same output? See, unique rental IDs, how many are there? Not unique, total count of rental IDs. Hmm. So we have 16,000 records, right? So the journals table, which one we were getting earlier was the correct table. So we have to do two different queries and then we have to merge them. You got 1179 only? Huh? No. Vikram, you got 1179 only? Yeah, that's what. That is correct actually. So give me the query one more time. Yeah, put it in the chat. Because my thing is going to 29,000. You cannot have 29,000, no? 16,000 is the total count of rentals. Sum of all the rentals query should be 16,000. I think there are somewhere around 18 journals or 15 journals. Select count of category, right? Count name from name from account name, right? Hey, why it is running total query? Yeah, this is the correct answer. Uh,
Yeah.
చెప్పండి.
So initially it was the 100.
Yeah, it is. No. 1081 we got. Okay. This is coming 14,596. 16,044 is there, but we got 14,996. 16 journals are there.
The query, I think it was like, it first goes to payment and then customer payment.
Mhm.
First goes to the payment table
Hmm.
and then the customer table. So you said like how many customers?
Amounts are correct, but the problem is coming for count, again, this one, rentals. Amounts also, some of them are different. No, correct only. Amounts are correct, but the count of the things is wrong. 16,044 we should get, right? So how should we get it? Shall we put count first? So not all journals are being covered, right? So we have to write, what this guy also suggested here is, create two tables and then join them. This is okay for, to remove some amount here and take only count ID. Very good. Payment also we can remove, right? Let's join customer on okay, why it is giving me error? Count customer ID is giving me error. I'll write a new one. Select name, count, customer ID from category inner join film underscore category using category ID, right? Inner join film, right? Using film underscore ID inner join film to where inventory, right? Inventory using what ID? Film underscore ID inner join rental using inventory ID. Inner join customer, right? Using customer ID. Group by name. This is the correct one. Order by count ESC. 1179, this is the correct one, right? So we have to add with T1 as brackets comma T2 as select name comma sum of sales sum of amount, right? Amount from category so all the inner joins are correct till rental, right? Rental to payment, right? Rental to payment we have to do. Hey, what is coming here? Sorry. Inner join payment using rental ID. Hey, indentation is compulsory here? Or no indentation? Syntax error, line 18. Okay, we have not completed it. Put by name, order by some amount. I think indentation is needed here. This what is coming here. Hey, indentation here. क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? Yeah, I'll close the door. Let me correct the indentation. Okay. Select P1 dot name, comma, P1 dot count customer underscore ID, comma, P2 dot some amount, from P1 join P2 on, oh, inner join P2. Using name, yeah. Oh, P1 dot gender, right? Hmm. Oh, ultimately, we got it here. You have to write two times, two table queries like this. The table one has genre and rental demand, and then table two for genre and amounts. And then we join them. You will get the 1179, 1166. We got the exact value. In 16,044, we'll get. Hmm? Which one this thing? Huh? Yeah, I sent it. Who have done can write this query. Distinct, sorry, how many distinct customers rented each genre? So unique customers for each genre. Unique genres, unique customers for each genre. Got the unique customers who have rented each genre. You have to just add distinct customers. Okay. Select name as genre, comma, count distinct customer underscore ID as distinct rental from category inner join film underscore category using category underscore ID inner join film using film underscore ID inner join. Oh, sorry. After film, what? Inventory. Using film ID, right? Inner join rental using rental underscore ID. Oh, sorry, inventory ID. Yeah? Okay. Inventory underscore ID, inner join customer using customer ID. Group by name, genre. Oh, it is taking a lot of time. Yeah, got it. But the query took time. Yeah, but this goes through what you call the text data very fast. I need genre also. Na? The question is genre. Each genre. What name? Yeah. So sports is the most rented genre. This is the basic query. Which category? Yeah, but category is not directly connected to those tables, right? See, the question is journal and unique customers. How will you know unique customers from the customer table?
You have customer ID in render table. We put that also very important.
Okay. You have the customer ID and rental table also.
That is.
Then, but how will you connect it to the?
Same customer ID.
Yes, yes, there will be the same customer IDs. Okay, customer ID is there in rental, so you can remove the last join. Inner join customer using customer ID, we can remove. All right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we have customer ID in this also, rental also. So yes, this is the journal wise customer ID. Now, complicated queries, we'll write one more thing. I'm just going one by one. This is a simple query, which is simple join query. Now, complicated queries will be how many rented films were returned late, early, or on time? This is a complicated query. How many rented films were returned late, early, or on time? Film inventory and rental. Table joining is limited, but we have to create a column. So shall we add a column or shall we go with like in the top two tables and then do it? Huh? With one, huh? Okay. So with first you need to calculate the date difference. With the T1 as date difference, you have to from rental, using rental, you have to create the date difference. Date difference first nikalna with T1 as select star comma date underscore part. We will put day. Date underscore part is there. Date range is there, I think. We need to calculate date difference. That's the difference, right? Between return date and the rental date. So you have to give the date, days, number of days. So select star, comma, we need to get the date difference here as date difference. So how we will do? Return date minus rental date, right? Return underscore date minus rental underscore date as date diff as date diff from rental. Let me run this without select this. We got date diff. Yeah, we got date diff. What is this diff? 3 days. What is this? 20 hours. Huh? Time also is got. So we want only the date. So we will say date No function matches the given name and arguments. You might need to add explicit typecasts. Okay. Comma. Still showing error. We got actually
Date, and date for both of them, like date of return date and date of rental.
date of return date minus date of rental date as date diff, right? But why it is still in red color? No, it's not in red color. We got the date difference, right? So for this, we can add the with statement. With T1 as select star from rental, close bracket, right? Comma, T2 as select rental underscore duration comma date diff comma case when rental underscore duration greater than date diff, then return early. When rental underscore duration equals to date diff, then returned on time. Returned on time, else returned late. Okay, after case, why didn't it go to indentation? Oh. Okay. And as return underscore status. And as return underscore status. From fill in inner join inventory using film ID, right? Join T1 using inventory underscore ID close brackets. So select return underscore status, comma, found star from star as equivalence from E2 group by return status. Taking a lot of time. Anybody got output? Taking a lot of time. So ER diagram symbols, attribute, relationship is So keys, right? Primary keys and foreign keys. So primary keys are unique identifiers, only one instance. Foreign keys, attributes related to another entity, the one-to-one relationship. So ER diagram notations, cardinality and ordinality. So cardinality refers to number of times an instance in one entity relate to instances of another. Ordinality, minimum number of times an instance in one entity can be associated with an instance in related entity. So in the diagrams, if you see this type of line, this becomes one to one. This is one to many. This is one and only one. One and only one, 0 or 1 one or many, zero or many. So what is our entity diagram? PVD rental year diagram, right? So we have two, this is what one and only, right? This is one and only. This is what 0 and 1. 0 and 1. So this is one to many. This is 0 and 1 or 1 and 0? 0 or 1, right? This symbol is what? 0 or 1, right? 0 or 1. Zero or one. Okay. See, there are what you call how many IDs are there here? There is only one category ID, right? Here we have two category IDs. This is one and only one ID here. Here connected to this 0 or 1. That means one ID is common. Zero means no connection. 1 second. Zero or 1, right? So 0 or 1 to many means that object on the many side of the relation can exist even if not related to any other object on the one side. That table can exist independently without getting connected to another. Whereas in category cannot exist independently, right? Film category can exist independently. So 0 or 1 to many, that object on the many side of the relationship can exist even if not related to any object on one side. Even if it is not related to any object, it will be there. So see, one to many straightforward, right? See, this is one and only. This cannot exist independently. This is 0 or 1, right? So this can exist independently, but it is which is dependent. Yeah, see, compared to these two tables, this is 0 and 1. Compared to these two tables, this is 0 and 1. You have to look at the two tables, right? You have to understand the two tables. In the context of category and film category, this is one and only one. This is 0, 1. This is also one and only one. This is 0 and 1. In the context of these two tables. When you compare these two tables, this will become, film category will become 0 to 1. 0 or 1. This will become one and only. And one and only two, if you scroll down, you will see language is one to many. And this is one and only. Sorry, many to one. So the relationships between each of them here. Let us see if we can get it 0 or 1 cardinality symbols.
Do you know that over 90% of the website use JavaScript, making it the language of the internet? Selection कर सकते हैं या
Oh, 0, 1 or more, or 1 or more. There is nothing to explain the relationship. I think this should help us. So cardinality notation is here. Here. So this is the notation. See here. So course number, course description, course units has offering number, offering location, offering time.
So, enjoying various assumption,
Huh?
enjoying assumption.
How to use these relationships? It is based on the table and the primary keys and foreign keys. Because see, each table has a unique feature, right? Each table has attributes, right? And each table will be independent or connected to another table. So what happens is, if it is one and one cardinality, you can't do any analysis. If it is one or like category is a one and only one, what analysis can we do? We can only count, we can count the frequency, name of the categories, that's all. It will say sports one, animation one, action one. Will it give on its own any information? On its own, the table doesn't have any value. But when you connect that to category, film category to film, then you will know how many action movies are there, how many sports movies are there, how many are there. So one and only on its own will not generate any information. It has to be connected with many to one table. Then only you will be able to generate any sort of SQL analysis. So there has to be tables, which many to one tables have to be there in your data, that will connect with the unique or only one tables, and then you will get the information. Because if you don't have the problem with this one and only one table is, on its own it will not give you any what you call analysis. What analysis when you do in category ID, category ID, nothing, right? It's just a small table. In fact, it's a very small table. It has only, if you count the rows, it has only 16 rows. That's all. But if you look at the other tables, where you have lot of data, like staff, see, payment, there are many to one, many or zero. Many or zero relationships are there. There are many relationships with this table. And there are many features which can be used. Now, if you look at this table, Yes. Yes, it will be. You have to look at, see, when you look at the tables, we need to understand these relationships. Then only we can write the queries properly. This is one table, but if you look at industry, you'll have hundreds of thousands of tables. Yeah, this is done very easily for understanding. But in real time, it will be very large tables, right? And any database will generate the year diagram, automatically generate करता है. क्या क्या? हाँ. अच्छा, आपका जल्दी आ गया. हेलो. हाँ सर. So this is what the relationships means. So you can read right from the thing, or you want me to copy image? Image is not that clear. Or shall I send this link? This here also, see, one spouse record must be associated with a minimum of one employee. One spouse record must be associated with a maximum of one employee. Spouse record should be with minimum of one employee and maximum of one employee. Here, employee is associated with a maximum of one spouse, and employee in the employee table does not need to have appear in the spouse table. If he is not married, he will not be in the table, right? So this is what 0 and 1. 1 means if there is spouse, the employee and the spouse name must be there. If he is single, he will be 0, spouse name will be there. This is the second type of 0, 1 symbol. Here you have this. I'll send this link, okay? This will help you to understand the database and data structures. You can open and you can look into it. Similarly, we have one more. Here. Order. So here we have one and only. One order detail received must be associated with a maximum of one order. One order detail record must have a valid order ID and it must not be null. Here, what we are doing is one to many, right? An order contains many products. An order must have at least one product. One many, right? So minimum one product per order must be there. Or he can also put many products in the order. So any other symbols? Okay. So you can just refer to this. This is the best option. Entity label text. Okay. So one more query is Hey, how will you find whether the film is ordered by the same people, household? Husband and wife ordering same movie, or husband and wife ordering similar things will be there, na? Address ID you have to match. Display the customer names that share the same address. Display the customer names that share the same address. Got it? Anybody got it? I think we have to do self-join. You have to join customer table to itself only. Select C1 dot first underscore name, comma, C1 dot last underscore name, comma, C2 dot first underscore name, comma, C2 dot last underscore name from customer C1 from customer C1 join customer C2, customer C1 join customer C2 on C1 dot customer underscore ID C2 dot customer underscore ID and C1 dot address underscore ID is equal to C2 dot address underscore ID. Hey, we got empty table here. Single equal to only, right? We got it. So I forgot is equal to there. But we are getting the same names, right?
The customer ID should not be saved.
Huh?
The customer ID should not be saved.
Yeah,
I mean, address ID is saved.
okay.
It is saved.
So what we should give here, the same symbol, huh?
The address is, remove that ID.
Hmm.
Then keep only one, let's see one.
C1 address ID is equal to C2 address ID. Same you are getting here. Same names are repeating, right? But different customer IDs. See,
Then it should be there not.
different customer IDs is there, no? Not symbol, has to be there. C1 dot customer ID. What is the not symbol? Huh? No address, sir. Huh. You are saying you have to select address ID also here. Huh? Then we also have to select customer ID also, right? Huh. No, I didn't get you. Display the address also. Hmm? Let us run this.
We have to find address.
Hmm. I think there are no such things, sir. Here also this guy didn't give any output. Maybe there are no such things. For all this, he gave output. For this, he has not given output means that means there is no matching queries. He has just given it as a self-join example. Very rarely we use self-join, right? Maybe they are not there. Here also he didn't give output. For all others, he has given output, but for this, he has not given output. Okay. So, name of the customer who paid highest total amount. Name of the customer who paid highest total amount. Customer payment. Customer and payment are directly related, right? First name, last name from customer. Some amount in a join payment using what is the common ID? Customer underscore ID group by customer. No. Hey, you have to select customer ID also, right? group by customer ID, order by some amount, PSC, limit 1. Hello?
So only group that customer ID is first name.
Why not?
First name. A group with customer ID.
Customer ID is unique, na? Each first name, last name will have same one customer ID only, right?
You have to put the unique ID.
Customer ID is unique, right? Actually, we can do the grouping using customer ID if you want the customer ID and amount, but we want the name also, right? That's why I added first name, last name. So customer ID is 148. First name is Eleanor. Second last name is Hunt. His total amount is 211.55. So Eleanor Hunt is the thing. If you want only the name, you have to write subquery. But this is also easy only, right? Without subquery also you got the same answer. Subquery. No, there is a complicated query. Huh. Yeah, alternative joins. So, yeah, exactly. If you don't want to use joins, subquery has to be used. Join is always better. Join is always better. Subquery, once you gain experience, you can write. So if the exam paper sometimes are asking, don't use joins, use subquery. Suppose if you want to write the same thing as a subquery, without joins, you have to write like this. The same using subquery without joins. So select first underscore name, comma, last underscore name from customer. Wait, from customer where customer underscore ID in where customer ID in select, there is no indentation. Select customer underscore ID from payment group by customer underscore ID having some amount is equal to select some amount from payment approved by customer ID ordered by some amount BSC limit 1 equal. Anybody got output? It's taking a lot of time. I don't know. I don't know. PostGreSQL. Yeah? You got the output? Actually, Still, what is this? You are not. Error, yeah?
You can stop it and do that.
Indentation error, yeah?
Error can only be by that.
Yeah. Stop. Cancel query. एलेनर हंट आ गया हाँ यही क्वेरी ना हम लोगों को इतना टाइम क्यों ले रहा है सेम क्वेरी ना
Same, yes.
and it's not even stopping. Hmm. Okay, next class onwards, we will start with Python Spark.
So you do not
Medicare data, okay. Python, right?
Yes.
Ah. No, Apache Spark, Hadoop. You have this Hadoop, na? Some other lady will teach you Hadoop. But I will, Hadoop will be online. I think she's teaching from Chennai. Trainer is from Chennai. Machine learning part of Hadoop I will teach. The machine learning library of Hadoop is Spark. Huh? Yeah, it's a software, Spark, Apache Spark. So Apache Hadoop, within Hadoop environment, Spark is the machine learning and deep learning part of this thing. So what happens is Spark will run with Python. It will run with R. Hello. 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 అది మీరు సెక్యూరిటీ గేట్కి ఇచ్చేయండి సెక్యూరిటీలో ఇచ్చేయండి సెక్యూరిటీ ఇచ్చండి So machine learning is done by Spark, which will be run by using Python Spark, Scala Spark, R Spark, Java Spark, and C Spark. So there are multiple interfaces. Since we are all using Python, yeah, same regression and all are same, but the data structures are different. Backend data structure is different. Here we have data in one single table. In Spark, what happens is it will split the data into clusters. It will break the data table into by default two, if you don't specify the number of clusters. If you specify the number of clusters, it will split into as many clusters. And so every instruction which we have, every function which we are running has to go through each cluster. One, breaking your memory into pieces. Each cluster is one storage. So like that, you can create 5 backend clusters. So data, we're giving a table, it will split into 5 subtables, and each subtable will be stored in one cluster. So the functions there are given as pipeline, because all 5 clusters should get the instruction, right? Suppose you are trying to run linear regression, data lies in all the 5 clusters. It has to implement regression in all 5. It has to first go to all the 5, get the data into one place, and then it will run the linear regression. It will give us the final output. Like what happens is, in real time, data lies in lakhs of servers, data centers. Facebook and Amazon, the data lies in different hundreds and lakhs of servers, not in hundreds, lakhs of servers, the data lies. India data only is in almost 50,000 servers, let us say. That means if you're running a query or if you're running a machine learning algorithm, it has to access all these 50,000 servers. So Apache Spark is cluster-based environment. So when your data is not in single location, when it is in multiple locations, you have to use Apache Hadoop. Hadoop is the only distributed file system. There are other things also, but as of now, Hadoop distributed file system, HDFS. We call it as Hadoop distributed file system. On top of HDFS, this Spark will work. Spark uses another distribution system called resilient distributed data set. So that there is a big difference between Hadoop, HDFS and Spark, this thing. So then we will be able to run machine learning algorithms very fast in Spark. And the major thing is failures will not be there. Because when you have a lot of servers, there might be chances of failure, right? And failure happens in one server, the whole query gets stuck. So it will give an error. In a Spark, you will not get those errors, because Spark clusters won't crash. They have a different architecture, which is resistant to crashes. So that is what the biggest advantage. We'll talk about them in the next session onwards, or we'll do Medicare and then we'll go into the Medicare data. Okay, I sent you the thing.